While Kendall is making the most of her downtime, Kim is staying booked and busy.
People are like, why do you work so much? Like, okay, yeah, that's my vice, but what else do you want me to be doing? So I'm actually gonna have them drop me off in Milan. Do you want me to be doing drugs? Like, if I'm addicted to working and being busy, I don't think that's the worst thing.
Okay, so I like being busy just like the next person, but this seems like a lot. I want your thoughts on Kim. Is she doing too much here?
I love a capitalist queen.
I think she's always been busy, like you're saying, but it feels interesting that this is like her storyline now. Like, whereas before she's always just been busy and booked, but it seems, it feels a little projection-y-ish, especially towards Khloé. Like, I feel like she's definitely leveraging her being so busy to like Khloé not really having anything going on. So it feels a little,
And that's fair.
You know.
I don't like that she tries to make it seem like Khloé is too involved with just the kids and Khloé needs her own life and she needs to be out so
Right.
people can talk to her. I don't like that type of shaming.
I do wish Khloé was here. She's not gonna meet anyone in carpools. She's not gonna meet anyone at drop-off. She's only gonna meet people when she does adult things.
Okay, so while everyone's talking about how helicopter mom Khloé is with her kids, Kim kind of has the opposite problem.
Managing 4 kids in a household when they're like not getting along and they all want different things and I'm only one person, this always shuts them up. I always say, okay guys, do you want me to just cut myself in half or in 4s and a part will go with you, a part will go with you, and they like look at me like, no, don't ever do that.
I loved this scene so much because we literally got into the mind of Kim as a mom.
Oh yeah, it was honestly funny to hear about like the tantrums that they throw, and I was just like, okay, you can have your iPad. It's just like, I don't know what to do.
Listen, you guys, they're Kanye's children, and we have to recognize that. I can only imagine, I'm sure they are so sweet and so adorable because they are Kim's children as well, but they are probably very difficult to manage.
Girl.
They are just as calculated as their grandmother Kris, as their mother Kim. They know exactly what to do to push her buttons to get what they want. And honestly, I kind of respect it. They already know the game.
Oh my God, no, what I wanted to say was that I had a Zoom interview at the house with all my kids there, banging on the door, just screaming. And I was literally hiding in a bathroom with the door locked as I was just like, I can't believe this. I mean, I can believe it, but that's like my biggest nightmare.
Okay, so like who do we think was on the phone with Kim?
I don't know. I'm like, a part of me wants to say Kanye just because he never wants to be like on camera or like known. So I'm like, maybe him, but I feel like that's also a little bit of a stretch. So I'm like, I don't know.
She was too calm.
I was gonna say maybe a man, but not Kanye. It was maybe a little boyfriend, a man she was seeing. She was like, I don't want anyone to hear this.
Odell? Possibly Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell wouldn't give a damn. He would have been hung up the phone.
He has kids too.
I got football practice, girl. We just here to smash. I ain't trying to talk about it.
I'm just here to smash.
Allegedly, aren't they over? Maybe that's
Well, at the time, they were together.
Let me tell you something. In their relationship, they were doing not a lot of talking.
Okay.
They were just
Fair
being
enough.
seen together and, you know, filling each other's needs. Okay, team, we've got to talk about Kim trying to play it cool with her kids.
My kids, they say gyat, and gyat means a big butt. I got it off TikTok, and it was like made you feel so old when you don't know what like the slang words are. I just told the story how I said, you got to go. Why am I so cringy? Why am I so annoying?
First you're so cringy because you're saying those words.
Gyat damn. Oh, she hung up on me.
Oh my gosh. Did you know that GYAT is an actual acronym and it stands for Girl Your Ass Thick?
I had to replay the scene because I was like, wait, did I mishear?
It's talking about a voluptuous, curvy woman. So it's like, yeah, damn. Like my dad would say, yeah. So it makes sense in that context.
Yeah.
But when Kim Kardashian is saying, yeah,
Gyat.
you're like, yeah.
Right.
What is that?
Big butt. I mean, it suits her, right?
It does.
Very applicable. I gotta say, if I were a mom, I feel like my kids are gonna think I'm cool.
Totally.
But
That's what you think.
I feel like they're gonna be like, my mom's so cool. You know, she's accomplished. Of course, but in their eyes, she's whack and corny.
Do we think that North hangs up on Kanye?
Hard no.
Absolutely
Yeah, I cannot see that. I cannot see that
And why
at all.
could you not see that?
Kanye is not gonna play that. Like, Kanye will pop off on you. You know
Or
what I mean?
did he teach her to hang up the phone on people?
Maybe she
Hey,
pulled a Kanye.
I can hear Daddy Kanye, and he's like, North, if you don't like what they got to say,
Yeah.
hang up the phone.
Like I've turned into the embarrassing mom, the cringy mom. Do you think I'm a cool mom or am I a cringy mom?
Saint's a little negotiator. He is a good one at that.
Can I order KFC, please?
KFC? You know what? We're gonna have to take one sugary thing out of your day.
I barely ate something sugary today.
This is the biggest negotiator you've ever met. Doesn't take no for an answer. A biscuit and some honey?
No, like 2 biscuits and then like 2 chicken wings.
So let's do that. You can have a soda with your KFC. Go wild tonight.
Okay, thanks.
I love you. Have fun at KFC.
That scene. She gonna talk about some Saint is the ultimate negotiator. Kim, for you to be an attorney, you did a poor job at negotiating the sweets versus non-sweets. Right? What do you think about it?
She folded so quickly. I was like, oh, Saint knows what he's doing. This is light work. Yeah, he's a negotiator. Strategy worked perfectly. I was like, wait, since when do they eat greasy fried food?
Yeah.
KFC, that's for us normal folk. Like,
I wouldn't be shocked if Kim was like, say you want KFC.
Totally.
Because I'm gonna get you a deal, Saint.
Yeah, he's gonna be the new face of KFC, which is great.
2 wings and a biscuit.
Break down. Have his own meal pack. He's gonna have his
Yeah.
own special.
The Saint special
Yeah,
with
it's
like
gonna be a
some,
whole
I don't
thing.
know, honey mustard or barbecue.
Yes.
Yes.
The number
Saint
one.
special.
Yeah. It has a nice ring to it. The Saint special.
Ooh.
I like that.
Let's talk about the 7 most ridiculous moments from this episode.
I have a bone to pick with you.
What now?
Just about your delivery on things.
Okay.
The other day when you called me and asked me if you can do Shai's hair, I don't know if condescending's the word, but you're very like shaming, like, can I do Shai's hair? Do you mind? And you're like, because her hair has like so much product in it. And I'm just like, I know.
This is the fight that kept on giving. Like, this went from the house all the way to Aspen, and I think it was like 11 minutes total.
It was nothing. It was a nothing burger. Like, literally, what are we talking about?
What are we even talking about?
You know, I was just focused on the juxtaposition between their 2 outfits.
Those little yellow, like,
Yes.
cartoon leggings.
And then Khloe was in this like gorgeous skin tight bodysuit laying on her bed. And they were fighting about, I'm sorry, essentially nothing.
I felt like Kim was trying not to laugh the entire time. Like, she was really trying to put on those actor skills, but she could only hold on to so much.
I don't even want to go on this trip with you because all you're going to do is pick on me. Honestly, you're such a bitch these days to me.
How many times did they rehearse the push?
You know what? They've had a lot of practice. Don't be f***ing
Don't be rude.
Are you kidding me?
Khloe money coming out. Can you believe what Kim compared Khloe to?
Oh my
God.
Won't let yourself go out there to find someone or even like a group of friends. It's like the whale. The guy won't leave his house because he's, you know.
I'm Brandon Fraser.
I'm just saying, I don't know why that came to mind.
I was like, that was not the movie to say to Khloe.
No! I was like, look at Kim tapping into her thespian era. Like, acknowledging Oscar-winning pieces.
And then Khloe goes, I'm Brandon Fraser. And I'm like, who is Brandon Fraser?
Brandon Fraser.
Brendan.
Brandon.
Brendan.
Brandon.
You know what I really want to talk about?
It is starting to like pour in LA. Torrential rains. And if it's raining this close up to Christmas Eve, there's no way that they can bring in the real snow. And that would ruin our whole party. So it's very frustrating. I am just praying because if it rains, we're as much as I want there to be rain in California, this is just, I've got to think of something else, like fast. So I'm freaking out.
Oh, I love that she clogged up God's phone line. A prayer for a prayer to keep the rain from her Christmas party.
She said, the environment.
No, but did you see how she made it a PSA?
I want there to be rain in California.
And then we find out, dun dun dun, no rain happened.
And it looks like the rain's stopping.
The best part about that was Kim's face right before they went to cover. Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Be right back.
And then, guys, there was no rain.
It was okay.
It was totally fine.
I love how the wrapping paper was like an entire, I don't know how many minutes we covered it, but probably like 2-3 minutes talking about wrapping paper.
Oh, the wrapping paper. Kim kind of sets the bar really high, which has really made us a lot more creative, but competitive.
Do you think any of them actually wrap their own presents?
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
No.
Maybe Kris every once and again, just for the sentiment of it.
I'm sorry, Kris Jenner is not wrapping.
I think
her
maybe
own
like
presents.
one for the grandkids or something.
True Kardashian fans know they are the best at fighting. That's why we're running through our favorites. Of course, we have to talk about Kim and Kourtney's insane physical fight from back in 2020.
Well, you don't care about stuff. Like, if it's a
but
Saturday.
You act like I don't do. Do you know all you have this narrative in your mind? No. I will literally you up if you mention it again. But also, if I didn't want to work my ass off and I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, that's fine. You literal. You're literally. I will literally you up.
Come here. You guys, my daughter's sleeping.
Don't ever come at me like that. Don't. I swear to God, I'll punch you in your face. So do it. Don't me. I swear to God. Do it already. Don't.
Billy and Dilly, stop. Okay, stop. You two stop.
Ever.
Guys, stop it.
Dig your nails in me.
You guys, stop. Kourtney.
I'm still gasping, gasping for air after seeing that.
Oh my goodness, my jaw is still on the floor. You guys, this fight was so bad. Kim told Jimmy Fallon that production had to shut down for a week.
I think everyone was really like shook for a minute and just was like, this isn't like our type of show, like what's happening.
Like, at first it was a little hee hee ha ha, like Kim laughing.
Right.
Kourtney calling her like, you know, the C word.
You literal.
And then all of a sudden, claws were out.
Kourtney, you guys, stop it. Don't do that to each other. Are you guys okay? What on earth?
Kourtney Kardashian got some hands and feet on her little ass. They're like, kick the ass. They're going for blood. Literally, Kim was like, I am bleeding.
Wait, guys, Khloé wiping the makeup off the wall?
Yo.
That was like the best part. That became like a huge meme during that time.
Stop fighting. True is sleeping.
My sisters are drawing blood, and I see a stain on the white wall, and I go, oh my God.
Oh my God.
For years, Kim has told Kourtney she doesn't work hard enough. For years, they have guilt-tripped her about her value on raising the kids versus working, and I've always thought that was wrong.
And like, what was so weird about that time is that Kim kept putting that on everyone in the family. Like, oh, me and Khloé filmed the most out of everyone. And it's like, okay, well, y'all have the time to like want to commit to the show. Like, if Kourtney doesn't want to do that, she doesn't have to do that.
That wasn't the only time that Kim wasn't here for Kourtney's work ethic. What about the epic glam room fight?
And I'm leaving at 4 p.m. and I don't care what anyone says.
That was when my meeting was, so.
Where's the meeting?
It was supposed to be at my house. Unless
Okay.
I do it at 7 in the morning.
Do it at 7 in the morning.
Who are you meeting with? Be nice.
Team, you're just,
Do it
no one wants you in
tonight.
the shoot.
Okay, no.
Get out of here and go. Get the out of here and go. No one wants you in the shoot. I'm planning it.
You
I'm
guys
planning
just
the
be
shoot.
nice to each
So we
other.
don't want you in the shoot. I'm planning it.
Did I already say this morning I didn't care to do it?
Then don't be in it. Because you're so annoying. Perfect. Then shut up.
No, but
What?
it's like I'm not
Who do you
scheduling it
know?
around
Annoying.
this day.
You are annoying, Kourtney. You're being
But I'm
annoying.
not scheduled. Why? Because Kim wants it around her schedule?
Do you know what we're fighting about? There are people
That's her day.
Maybe if you had a business that you were passionate about, then you would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't. So
You
don't
want me to
even
slap
act like
you
you
in
know
the
what I'm
face?
talking about.
Ooh, all I kept thinking was, this is the precursor to
Get your ass up and work.
At that point, Kourtney literally did not give a anymore about the show.
I don't feel like there's much more that I can give The show is not my only thing in life.
So I think that really contributed to the fight of Kim being like, all right, you're already doing less. I'm doing way more. And I'm the one like trying to make this family memory happen for us. As like rude as it was, y'all, Kim ate down bad. Like that line.
She's the least exciting to look at.
Is so good.
Like now she's poking fun at the fact that she's the least exciting to look at. Like remember she went on some yacht and they had a birthday party for her and it had it on the cake. She's leaning into it, right?
She's reclaimed it.
She's reclaimed it. That's one thing you gotta love about the Kardashians, right? They may fight and they tussle, but when there's an iconic line, they can't help but respect it.
We gotta take it back to one of the OG fights with a handbag and a Bentley.
We went to the car dealership for her all the way from Beverly Hills to North Hollywood. Kim doesn't give a because people control her because she's a weak duck. Kourtney and I are strong queens and we don't deal with the princess.
Don't be
Rude.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God,
Stop.
don't be
What are you
throw the thing on
doing?
me. I'll hurt you. Don't do that.
Stop.
Oh my God.
She doesn't care about our feelings.
Don't hit her.
You need to leave. Thanks for hitting me. We don't want your Bentley.
I want her Bentley.
That was something. 3 strikes and no contact. And she was like, F it, I'm just gonna take my punch and sock her in the arm. It has taken on new form. I think, didn't the Jonas Brothers recreate it?
Don't be fucking
rude.
Are you kidding me?
So many people
So many people.
They were in their young 20s. And so like for her to get this Bentley is a big thing.
Especially for Kim.
She always has Bentleys on her mind.
Honey, would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?
Years later, and now the Kardashians have so many cars, they probably can't even count how many cars they have. You guys know Kim has so many cars, she doesn't even know how to open some of them.
That's right.
I can never figure out how to open my car door. Anyone know how to get into my car?
One thing you can count on with Kim K, if you mess with her, she is going to get even.
No, maybe we have like kind of a good time.
No, I love
and
it
take
here.
ourselves back to back in the day, or we
Kourtney,
could just
Scott,
take these
Rob
little
and I.
things and maybe throw them away.
Don't do that, Mom. Don't do that.
And
if you broke it, you're getting Mom.
Oh, I broke it.
Chris threw that phone. She knew she was starting drama. She saw dollar signs in her eyes, baby.
She was like, this is a little too boring. I need to wake up a beast. The cameras are rolling. Let me do something. And then when Kim walked upstairs and was like, I'm gonna find yours. I said, oh no, too much, too much. She's gonna get revenge on that ass, and she did.
Do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
Kim's mature. Kim's mature. Kim's mature. Kim's mature. Kim's mature.
Let's see if yours work. It's what she deserves.
It's the way how it felt almost biblical, the way she was like, do unto others. And she was like, if you don't want it done to you, then don't do it to other people.
Yo!
And of course we got the iconic, it's what she deserves.
The crying face is pretty bad, though.
It's not funny. Get out if you're gonna continue to laugh and make fun of me. I'm tired of it. I'm not.
I start laughing at Kim when she's crying because I just can't help it. She has this ugly crying face that she makes.
You're sitting there laughing. It's not funny.
Crying is not funny. It's not funny. Also, one thing I noticed from these scenes is that Rob was by whose bedside as they were crying? Kim. That's why I think Rob and Khloe are so close. They are the neutralizers of this family. They're not the hotheads. They keep the temperature low between Kourtney and Kim. Like, that's admirable. I just miss him.
I miss him
too. We miss Rob.
Let's talk about the 7 best moments of this week's episode of The Kardashians. First up, we finally got to see Kim meet Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
This has been a roller coaster ride. I'm blessed to be given a second chance because when I was going through what I was going through, nobody ever talked about Munchausen by proxy. No one was ever a guiding light for me.
I love how in-depth that conversation was. The producers, they really let it breathe. Right? One thing about it though, Kim's reaction, I chuckled only a couple times even though this was a serious matter. Like she would try to empathize with Gypsy and she'd be like,
It's so complicated.
You know, coming from a that wasn't.
Wow.
It's just like, Kim, just until you're ready to have a complete thought.
I absolutely appreciated Kim even giving Gypsy some advice, saying, girl, post and ghost.
I post a selfie, and then I'm expected to have this like greater message behind it. And I'm like, I'm just having fun.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to like post, and I say, and then ghost.
Like, okay, Kim, like I was low-key a bar.
So when she says that she listened to the Rob Thomas song on her tablet, call me whatever. But I said, tablet?
So I can imagine that you still really miss your mom.
There were times in prison that I would just sit on the bed. I'd play one of her favorite songs on my tablet, and I would
What was
just
one
cry.
of her favorite songs?
It was My by Rob Thomas.
Do you all even know who Rob Thomas is?
And who the hell are they?
No, Rob Thomas is an individual.
It is an individual. I don't know that man. I wouldn't know a thing walking down the street.
Sorry to this man.
Let's talk about the 7 best moments of this week's episode of The Kardashians. Oh my God, we finally found out what happened to Kim's finger, and
My big sliding door to my bathroom that opens up and you see the whole window in my bathroom. I was shutting it and there's no latch, but you have to pull the inside of the mechanics out. So I pulled them out like this, and usually I stop it with my hand, but I pulled it really hard, and then Saint ran in with chips, and I'm like, it's 8:30 at night, no chips. And then it went boom, and I was like, oh.
That doctor was so hot, I'd break my finger just to see him.
I will not need this amputated.
You will not, 100%.
Okay. You know what came to mind?
That's so great. Listen, I think you dodged a bullet.
It could have been really bad.
Could have been really bad.
Doctor, I broke my lips. I need you to do something.
I broke every bone in my body. Help me.
Oh no, I broke my. Oh, and I gotta bring my. He had like the perfectly like coiffed hair. He had a sexy smile and looked like a Kris model. But you know what I like about this whole situation, besides that sexy ass doctor? It was the fact that through her trial and tribulation, Kim Kardashian said, how can I make money off this situation? What did she say she would invent?
I'm gonna invent a nail implant.
A nail implant
by KK.
Hashtag women in STEM.
Next up, Kim and Khloé head to prison, and I guess they're famous in there too.
I just wanted to say hi. How are you? Nice to see you guys.
When I saw the Kim K for president sign,
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
that was so good.
And at this point, I wouldn't mind.
I take it. Listen,
I wouldn't mind it.
Crazier things have happened.
Were we at a prison or were we at a concert?
I know, the way that they were crowding around them, like fangirling hard, but I love that for them.
Like they know all about their stories. Did you hear one say,
You're the best one. Oh, I thank you.
What about Kim calling Khloé out at the prison?
I was super ignorant on, I never knew anyone that had been to prison except for Khloe for 7 minutes for a DUI.
Khloe, you got so much cred now.
Oh, God, 7 minutes.
And sorry to embarrass you.
I completely forgot that she got a DUI. How could I have forgotten, though? They have that mugshot framed in all of their homes.
Your mugshot's really cute. My mom has my mugshot framed.
And she's like, yeah, she was in there for 7 minutes. She has prison cred now. These people are serving life. These people are serving 20, 30, 50 years without parole. 7 minutes, give her street credit. I'm like, girl, no, you know, read the room.
Street cred in the reality world because we got the most iconic line ever.
Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister's going to jail.
This episode gave us another glimpse of the family's obsession with aging.
We need to collect blood, 6 to 9 drops.
We're doing a blood test to check our biological age.
You're younger, so you should give yourself a pat on the back. Well,
I'm 34! What? Yes!
But this scene really showed me the competition that lies dormant in Khloé's heart for Kim.
We're in a global competition.
Yes.
Rejuvenation. And right now, you could go in. Number 7 in the world.
You're number 7 in the world at the Rejuvenation Olympics.
Oh, I think it's always a competition with these people.
Oh, absolutely.
Specifically those two.
The world needs to know that me, the fat one, is now better than the best one. She was always like, I'm the princess, or whatever her tagline was.
Girl!
At the end of the day, this whole competition is stupid because even the doctor kind of admitted that this whole blood test was pointless.
Yeah. Vadim, have you done this?
Myself?
Uh-huh. No, okay.
I'm old. It would not make a difference.
I love how Kourtney, while they were eating dinner, was like,
It's so confusing and I don't believe it. Like, how many people did this test? Like 10?
I mean, it's true. Who else is taking it besides the wealthy? Like, you and me are not taking that damn test.
Not at all. If Kourtney Kardashian thinks that something is BS, it's BS.
oh. If you thought Kim's activism grind was slowing down, you are wrong.
I'm meeting with Jane Fonda, who is a board member of Homeboy Industries, which is an amazing organization that helps assimilate formerly incarcerated people coming home and getting them jobs.
And did you see?
Now we're going to tattoo removal.
Want me to sit behind you and hold your hand?
Yes.
You can squeeze my hand.
Are you sure?
You got this. Oh.
It pissed me off. It grinded my gears to see Kim holding that woman's hand, going through excruciating pain of getting a tattoo removal. And she's like,
oh, shit.
Hey, I was like, girl, you're not being helpful at all. I was just like, really?
I know, and it's like, probably initially she was like, oh yeah, like I'd love to have Kim Kardashian hold my hand, but she was doing way too damn much. Like, what is going on?
You know one thing, Kim's never gonna get a tattoo on herself. What was her iconic phrase?
Honey, would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?
She has one though, a lip tattoo, that counts.
Oh.
This is how you celebrate SNL with a little tattoo at 4:30 in the morning.
Kim! I know. Kim is finally admitting that she's copying Kourtney.
I finally went to therapy. Stop. You had to go through it first, and then I was like, I'm gonna do this. Now you see why I wanted you guys to be on it. When someone tells me not to do something that I've planned on, I physically get like, you're getting in my way, and I will bulldoze what's ever in my way, because you're not gonna tell me to change my schedule. And I feel like that's how I would get in relationships. Like when started to tell me, you work so much, why don't you just take the week off? And I'm like, get out of here.
Therapy. She said when Beep told me that I work too much and I should take the week off, that was the beginning of the end. Who is Beep?
It has to be Pete. I'm sorry, it has to be Pete. Like, that definitely feels like something that he would say just because, you know, he's very zen, you know? He also, like, dabbles a little bit in weed as well. So, you know, he probably was like, Kim, just chill out for a second. She's like, oh, no, I got to get that man out of here.
Ooh, she's giving us tea.
I'm excited so I'm the new Kourtney. That you're doing this journey.
For her to admit that Kourtney was right and that Kourtney provided her like the best information is like actually crazy for Kim to admit that.
You're right. Like they have had this tiff for not just months.
Oh, years.
Remember the Dolce & Gabbana and you know like
how my goodness.
Yes.
You stole my wedding country and my wedding performer.
And also the whole Travis thinking Kim was hot before he even took a look at Kourtney.
Oh my God. You went there.
That's
I forgot about that.
I did go there. Oh yeah.
You're so right. Mm-hmm. And then we finally get a glimpse of Kylie as she gives us an invitation to the family's Nobu dinner.
We are doing a special family dinner at my house. I feel really lucky to have Nobu here to cook for the family. Yeah, we've been traveling a lot. We've been super busy, so it's just the best when we can all get together.
Just in case you were asleep the entire season, the Kardashians recap the entire season over dinner.
What an amazing year this has been. This year has been so good. This year was definitely about bringing new life into this world. This year has been crazy.
This year has been amazing.
What a season finale, riveting.
Enthralling.
Exciting, boisterous.
We got nothing. We got peak and pit.
What is the peak and the pit of your day?
Let's talk about Kendall not being able to make it.
I'm so sorry I'm not at the dinner.
Wait, stand up straight.
But I hope that it's all going perfectly and beautifully.
I feel like I could literally count on one hand how many scenes she was in this season.
I feel like she was hanging out with Bad Bunny. She said, I gotta be with my man. What are you talking about? He's taking me directly to Nobu.